Have you ever noticed that for a man who changed the world, the Bible tells us surprisingly little about Jesus' physical appearance? People already spend enough time arguing over what he looked like. What was his ethnicity? What did his skin look like? Was he fair-skinned or dark-skinned? What texture was his hair? Can you imagine what would have happened if the Bible had gone into great detail about his appearance? People would have spent the last 2,000 years arguing over genetics and ancestry, trying to trace bloodlines and claiming some special connection because they happen to share certain physical traits. The more I think about it, the more I wonder if that's exactly why God didn't put the emphasis there. Human beings have always looked for ways to separate themselves into groups and convince themselves that they're somehow more important, more chosen, or closer to God than somebody else. We see it in arguments over ancestry, lineage, nationality, status, and even who Jesus may have looked most like. Yet Jesus kept teaching something very different. While people were worried about who was greatest, he said, "He that is greatest among you shall be your servant." That's a very different mindset from constantly looking for reasons to elevate ourselves above other people. And instead, we're told about the things that actually matter. We know what he taught, how he treated people, and how he responded to temptation, suffering, betrayal, and even death. Maybe that's the point. Maybe God knew we'd spend so much time focusing on the outside that we'd miss the message entirely. And maybe the question that matters isn't what Jesus looked like, but whether we're actually following him and living by the things he taught. So, in conclusion, I'd say that our actions are more important than our genealogy. Don't you think?